We are previewing week 1 in the NFL here at SBRForum Videos. I'm Peter Loshak, and we are talking right now with Stephen O from EventDataServices.com. And Stephen O is a professional NFL modeler, and he has graciously agreed to give us one pick this week for absolutely free that he thinks that there's a decent edge to be had, and that's the Cincinnati-Chicago game. Stephen O, thanks for being with us this week.
Thanks for having me again.
All right, I'm very excited to always hear whatever opinions you have. Tell us a little bit about why that is. Tell us about yourself and what you do at EventDataServices.com.
Well, I've been in the business of programming play-by-play simulations for sporting events for a long time now. And last year, I've developed a brand new software, which I think is my crown jewel. And it is an NFL play-by-play simulation that, in all my evaluation of our picks, has been superior in terms of obviously identifying the 5 to 10 best picks every weekend and connecting on a very high rate, well above 56% for the last 2 years. So when I have something that I feel really confident in, I'm glad to share it with at least a few of our clients. We are having a little different type of service. We're capping our total client base to a relatively small number in order to try to maximize the total edge we can give our clients. But I am more than willing to give your crowd a free pick here and there because I like you guys.
There you go, and that's awesome. Stephen O from EventDataServices.com. All right, let's see if your simulations agree with my gut 2-minute ESPN handicapping analysis of this game. I think I'm seeing an edge here. Cincinnati at Chicago. Chicago's a 3-point home favorite. Total's 41.5, down from 43. And I'm just looking at Chicago. A lot of sort of like small negatives all over the field. They're starting 2 rookies on the offensive line, facing a very strong pass rush from Cincinnati. Jay Cutler still adjusting to the West Coast offense that they're implementing. Health questions for key players on both sides of the ball for Chicago. And Cincinnati, this is their year to win, right? They've always had a good defense, probably going to have another elite defense this year. Cincinnati, they have weapons on offense. The key is, can Andy Dalton get it done? Maybe, maybe not. In this game, I think he can. I'm kind of loving Cincinnati here, especially on the money line. Is that what you think?
I think I should just end the interview. Yeah, you said it all. Just dub your voice with my mouth moving.
Really?
Because I completely agree. Chicago, if you look at last year, they had a 10-win season, really the epitome of average. They are 8-0 against teams that didn't make the playoffs and just 2-6 against teams, this is straight up, against teams that did make the playoffs. And the 2 that won one was Minnesota shortly after Percy Harvin went down for the year. And the second was the first game in Andrew Luck's career. So they really didn't have a quality win on their entire of those 10 wins. And against the spread, they were again 2-6 against the spread against playoff teams. And Cincinnati is made the playoffs 2 straight years against good defenses, teams that we would rate as good in terms of points allowed, which Cincinnati certainly is. Chicago only had 2 games against those types of teams, and they were 0-2, not covering the spread in either of those games. On the flip side, Chicago didn't make the playoffs, and Cincinnati was 7-4 against spread against non-playoff teams last year. And for all the qualitative reasons you mentioned, that you just rattled off, I just love Cincinnati, even though that our actual computer pick, while with Cincinnati, isn't statistically overwhelmingly with Cincinnati. It's only a 53% chance of them covering +3. So this is a classic case where I'm going to use my own judgment. I'm going to use my own eye to supplement what our data from our computer models tell us. I rode that to a lot of success last year. In fact, most of the picks that I did on SBR last year were not necessarily the highest probability picks from our Monte Carlo simulations, but they were the ones that had good numbers from the Monte Carlo plus very good numbers from other sources that we like to use in handicapping.
All right. Well, and anyone who watched your videos last year with us knows that your record was phenomenal, and you rattled off 8 or 9 consecutive winners in the NFL in the heart of the season last year. Great record. So I'm absolutely sold on this one. Cincinnati +3 it is. Thanks so much, Stephen O from EventDataServices.com. Talk to you again next week.
Thank you very much.